And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. We continue our coverage of South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Tonight, we meet women in the middle of a fight for abortion rights right here in the state of Texas. Amanda Zarowski and Samantha Cassiano, they are part of the very first lawsuit challenging Texas's abortion ban since the fall of Roe versus Wade. Both women needed abortions to either save their lives or their child's life. The state initially denied those abortions. Eventually, Zarowski was given an abortion after she was deathly ill. They say it should not come to that, and that's why they are suing Texas in the state Supreme Court. How important is it that you stand up for your rights and others who may be depending on you with this lawsuit that you guys are involved in?
It's definitely very important because other people can be going through what we're going through and they feel like they cannot speak. I just want them to know it's okay to speak. The more you speak, the more other people learn, and then it's okay to learn and know what's going on and stand with us. We're here to stand with you too. Abortion is healthcare, and it sounds crazy, but if you look at it and understand it, it doesn't sound so crazy.
And Amanda, were you like in a different world when they said, even though your life depends on it, we're not going to allow you to have this abortion until you get so sick at the threshold, and then we will allow it? What was that like to hear that from what you thought were logical people here in this country and in this state?
I don't think there are the right words in the English language to adequately explain what it's like to be told that you are going to lose your child with complete certainty, and you also might lose your own life in the process, but there's nothing we can do to prevent it. So you're trapped in this awful situation where I was waiting for either the baby's heart to stop beating or for myself to almost die, or both at the same time. I mean, there's just no way to adequately describe how traumatic that is and how cruel.
And you just didn't sit down and take it. You got involved. You got this lawsuit rolling.
Right away. My husband and I knew that we wanted to advocate. We knew that we wanted to speak out, because if we don't, people don't know that this is happening. And we felt that it was really important to educate people, because even discussions with our own family, they didn't understand what was at stake here. And so that's why we started speaking out right away.
And Samantha, I'm sure it was a difficult decision coming from a Catholic family, having to tell your mother, but she understood.
Yes, my mother understood, yes. Other family members did not understand, unfortunately, but I hope that others see that you do what's right for you and your body, because your body matters.
Nancy, how important is it that you guys stand up for women who have been denied abortion here in the state of Texas and around the country?
Well, it's been very important, because since Roe versus Wade was overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court, 14 states, including the state of Texas, have banned abortion. And women are getting caught in not being able to get necessary health care when there's something that seriously goes wrong with their pregnancies. That's why we brought the Zarowski lawsuit, and it's been very important to have their voices heard.
Right now, I think you said you have 22 plaintiffs, including doctors. Could that number get bigger, or are you going to cap it off there until you get before the Texas Supreme Court?
Well, this is what's happened. When we first filed the lawsuit, our phones were ringing off the hook. We amended the complaint to add more plaintiffs. Our phones kept ringing. We added more plaintiffs to the lawsuit. We're now waiting for a decision from the Texas Supreme Court, so this is probably where it stays for this particular case, but I think there'll be more cases in the future.
And are you at least optimistic at this point to see what the justices will say in this case?
Well, I never want to comment or predict on what justices will do. We certainly feel like we have established that the health and life and future fertility of the women in this lawsuit were at risk. They should qualify for the exception in Texas's abortion ban, and we certainly hope the Supreme Court of Texas agrees with us.
And the last question, are you proud of women like Amanda and Samantha who are standing up for other women around the country?
Absolutely. You know, they've been through personal tragedies. It is very hard to take something that is personal and make it public, but both of them have done so, and we have heard from so many other women because of their decision to stand up.
Very important topic. Look out for more coverage all week long right here on The Factor and the Fox Local app.